Welcome to EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. I'm Sir Nick, and this is The Road to the Masters.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. From Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida and TPC Sawgrass, live opening round coverage of the Florida Open. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. A number of folks in contention, including our leader. Only the 18th left to play. Now to one of the most spectacular finishing holes in golf. 462-yard par 4 18th at TPC Sawgrass. Water guarding the entire left side of the fairway. Mounds and trees lining the right, as picturesque and difficult as they come. Oh, this is right up that left side. Gonna need to get lucky. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Yeah. Frank, it's all about focus and positive imagery, isn't it, here on this approach shot at the 18th?
You have to be precise with your target here. You can't be looking left at the water or mounds on the right. Plus, there's all the mounding on the screen. So, in the end, look at the flag, aim at the flag, go there.
Only by playing a more difficult shot, and it gets smaller.
That's not too bad. Good shot.
So the more
inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So
the,
good chance, really. Outside chance for birdie.
But it's just a general area where your ball's going to land. But if you can be accurate, you'll get in the middle of that anyway. So. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, what a finish. A long one there for a third consecutive birdie.
Nice clip on it, yeah.
Our featured golfer today, Frank, you can say definitely likes this golf course. Two-shot lead after round one.
You have to go into, when you're not on the course, go to your player where, you know, next to where you get your, if you're on the main menu, once your game's finished. You won't see it while you're playing. Right. Yeah, if you have to get a snapshot of it.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, didn't get that out there far enough, and it winds up sliding by to the right. So a tap in there. That's for par at the last. So will this be the week that our featured golfer claims that first ever title? Frank, it's looking promising through 36 holes.
It is, and to just make that final leap to become
I
a
missed
winner
quite a
on
lot,
the PGA
but
Tour.
I haven't
Well,
get any,
that's
not
what's
getting
in
any
front.
bogeys.
It seems simple, but the last bit is the most difficult.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour bring you the best young talent in the world of golf. From Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida and TPC Sawgrass, live final round coverage of the Florida Open. Well, we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes crawling later today, we will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard. So no fairway to start, but no reason to panic either, Frank.
Oh, no pitches on the scorecard, Rich. Just see what he can do on the hole.
This has really been fun to watch, the evolution, the growth of an outstanding young player. And Noda now with a chance to win 2 in a row on the Korn Ferry Tour. What have you seen as you've watched the last couple of tournaments?
Well, winning in consecutive weeks is about as common as seeing a $2 bill, which is you don't see it very often. And in this particular case, can the confidence garnered from that first win carry on to a second?
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No, no chance. I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Safely in. It's a par here at the first. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. A nice scoring opportunity here. 532-yard par 5 second hole, Frank. Considered one of the easier holes on the golf course. What do you think?
Yeah, I think you can just cut this in half. 532 yards divided by 2. Really, it's 2 tee shots over 260 yards. For these guys, nothing more than a 3 or a 4 wood. And that's why all you need off the tee is just a 3 wood with a little draw.
You disappointed if you don't make 4 here?
Not disappointed, but obviously you lose at least half a shot on the field.
Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there.
Par 5s too. They're the ones you really want to make birdie on, but the second shot, that's gone into that bunker. It's an awkward third.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. Let's bring in Noda Begay III for a look at birdie.
Absolute perfect spot to putt from. Very little break, if any. He should be able to just run this right in.
Oh, yes, a brilliant roll there. It's birdie here at number 2. And with that, his score moves to 26 under par. Setting up for the third hole here at TPC Sawgrass, relatively short par 3 at 177 yards.
But you've got to carry that ball at least 4 or 5 yards onto this green, even when it's firm.
A very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green. He ran in a long one a moment ago. This as well from downtown for another birdie. That one just gonna sneak on by. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. He's going to stay at 26 under par. Frank, how important is positioning off the tee here?
Well, we saw a positional tee shot at 1 and 2. This is another one here at 4.
Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second. Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way. Oh, right by the hole. The longer putts, you don't mind as much. The short ones, they tend to sting. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll remain right where he is. But all the pros will tell you the 5th here at TPC Sawgrass is all you want. Challenging at 471 yards. It's the longest par 4 on the golf course. We've already seen some narrow landing areas on these first few holes. Number 5, no different, and that is really a good tee shot there. 174 yards remaining here as he'll play his second.
Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, what, 6, 7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
Disappointing. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank, what are the players facing here at the 6th, 393-yard par 4?
Ideally, you just want to hit that ball about 250 yards. It's going to leave you a shot of sort of 140 yards in. Then the green looks quite big because you're far enough back that those palm trees don't become a problem.
Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. Oh, the pace perfect on that one. It's in for birdie. And that's going to move him to 27 under par. Seventh hole here at Sawgrass, Frank, a bit uncomfortable off the tee.
It is. It reminds me a little bit of the opening hole, much longer version, where when you stand on the tee and look at the green, it's a straightaway hole. But that fairway goes to the left and it comes back to the right. But they're all optical illusions.
And that is dead center right down the middle here to start the hole. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
It's 125 yards left to the hole and the pin on the front portion.
Well, Rich, I didn't expect this sort of fireworks here today, but already with some birdies on the card and another one here by the looks of things.
Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. He moves to 28 under par. Frank, this is a hole that I really like. The 8th, 237-yard par 3, just a necklace of bunkers surrounding the green. What's the best approach?
You come out through that chute or that hallway of trees there, and this being the longest of the 4 par 3s at TPC Sawgrass, the green actually plays much smaller than what it looks because of that narrow entry.
Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. Nope. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he's going to stay 28 under par. We close out the front 9 with the 583-yard par 5, one of the most spectacular par 5s in golf. A lake and a bunker on the right and deep woods on the left. Stay out of that. This hole grows narrower as it unfolds. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Okay, pretty good shot right there. Didn't quite release all the way out after landing in the fairway, but still, chance for an up and down birdie at this par 5. Easy as can be. It's a tap-in birdie here at the 9th. That'll mean this is a 32 on the front, 4 under par. We start the inward 9 with a 424-yard par 4 dogleg left with trees on the right and a large bunker down the left. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
There's 137 yards to the flag. Pin in the back right portion of this green.
Didn't get it all the way there, but I think he'll be able to finish that off and walk to the next tee in pretty good shape, Frank.
You're not going to get a prize for being a hero, but no damage done.
So that'll be a par, and it will keep him at 4 under for his round. Now to the 11th, par 5.
Good tee shot, and then you certainly think about hitting a hybrid or a lofted fairway wood into this green that's really narrow, one of the narrowest on the golf course. There's a little pot bunker left of this green when you go for 2 that often swallows up that second shot if it's a little bit too conservative. But there's a lake there. Seen more than one ball splash in the pond over the years.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. That worked out really well, landing just short, gets that little bump onto the green, and now maybe a huge bump on the scorecard, Frank, if this putt goes down for neither.
Well worked out second shot, Rich. You could not fly that ball on the green and expect it to finish up in that front third.
Here now the 12th hole at the TPC Sawgrass. It's a 358-yard par 4, so short on the card, Frank, but obviously a challenge. What's the key here?
Once again, trying to find that right position on the fairway, and that's down the right side. Anything down the left, that mound is going to block your view.
Oh, this is a big chance, but it's looking good. Well, they claim it's a reachable par 4. We haven't seen a whole lot of people do it today. We just saw it right there. Well done. Now this for another birdie. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. One of the great things about this golf course, Frank, a variety of par 3s, different yardages. Here at the 13th, 181-yard par 3.
Yeah, this is where you have to be careful on the tee there. Anything left's just going to be eaten up by that lake. Matter of fact, if you hit one with a little bit of a hook and it catches the mound, it can still kick into the lake. So this one here, just be a little cautious on the tee.
Oh, that's a good-looking shot just left of the flagstick, and he'll have that left for his birdie. Now, that one's going to go begging. It misses right. Frustration there. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And pars are fine at this point with this tournament well in hand. 14, 481 yards is a stout hole. This one absolutely requires every ounce of your attention if you're going to get out of here with a 4.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb. Rich, is that 8 or 9 feet? I don't know about that, but it is a great approach shot.
That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. And this one was over a while ago. This is just a walk in the park now. Back to the TPC Sawgrass, the 15th hole. It's a par 4 as we make our way to this finishing stretch. And Frank, what's in store for the players here?
Another one of those par 4s around 450 yards. Ideally hit it tee shot down the right side, keeping it away from that bunker, but that's a flat bunker down the right with no lip, so it's still not too bad. Biggest problem here is that green. So many undulations on this green.
And that one not straight enough. It's going to work its way into the bunker. A lot to worry about here as he digs in for his second.
That ball cleared the lip in front beautifully and nicely on the putting surface.
Yeah, that's good putt. A birdie here at 1. And this is no longer a contest, folks. This one is all over but the shout. This is a fun hole, starting this closing stretch. They call it the gauntlet here at TPC Sawgrass. Par 5 at 523 yards. You think back, some of the great moments. Freddie Couples making eagle here. Davis Love through the trees in the rain suit on his way to victory. And then Craig Perks in one of the all-time upsets, chipping in here at the par 5. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Now from a little less than 200 yards, this a second to the par 5. What a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. That may be a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. Well played there. A birdie here at 16. And this is turning into an absolute runaway at the top of the leaderboard. Frank, how early in the round are you thinking about the shot at 17?
Well, when you're playing well, you're pushing it ahead. Maybe you don't think about it till 14 or 15. If you're struggling, you might be thinking it early as the 5th or the 6th hole. But put it this way, when you make the walk from 16 to 17, you are thinking of it every inch of the way.
Yeah, very nicely done there. Just about knocked that one stiff, and a short birdie putt coming up. Chance now for another birdie. Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And he is just unstoppable right now. Now to the 18th hole here at TPC Sawgrass, 462-yard par 4, Frank, and another example of visual intimidation from the designer, Pete Dye.
Those wooden bulkheads that go all the way down the left side of 18 give you like an optical illusion, Rich. And there's not a single fairway bunker on the right to give you something specifically to aim at. So you've got to fixate on one of those trees. This is not a hole where you want to be looking at anything other than a specific target.
So the decision is to re-tee it. And now after the penalty, this will be his third shot. Yeah, much better there. No questioning whether this is inbounds. It is right there in the fairway. Good chance at one. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And it's going to be a rare dropped shot. And that does it for us here at TPC Sawgrass. Great day, Frank.
Yeah, a chance for the players to play one of the golf courses that has become so famous over the last 25 to 30 years.
For my partner, Frank Nobilo, and our entire team, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long from the TPC Sawgrass and EA Sports.